Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-July right through to mid-August 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. Also, just to let you know, I'm opening the competition to win a free personal reading from me. I haven't been able to do it for quite some time due to certain circumstances beyond my control, but these issues have now been resolved, so I'm opening up the competition. I'll let you know how to win that a little bit later on because some people are here just for the reading and I don't like to waste anyone's time. So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding their love life? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see at this time regarding love? Can you please show them the way? What are they meant to be aware of regarding who is coming towards them? And whether it is love, can you please guide them? Okay, so your overarching energy is telling me that you will be in communication with a person who is a soulmate, and we'll have to go to the Celtic cross just to see any timelines or when this will be. But the dog is your first card, and this can indicate that you're looking for loyalty. You're someone who is a true blue heart. You're someone who is a really good friend as well. You go that extra mile for people. But this is you sort of vibing at a frequency right now. You know, there's a saying, if you be love, you attract love. And I feel you're like trying to romance your life in some way or fall in love with yourself. Maybe the parts of yourself you found difficult to love fully. We all have those parts. Some of us have transitioned towards a greater maturity where we're really comfortable within our own skin and others not so much. So it depends on where you are on your journey so far. But this card, this is all about preparing space, okay? And when you get the dog, if you think of the nature of the dog, very protective. So some of you could be protecting your heart at this time and really just focusing on your own needs. But the major energy I get from this card is, learning to live in the present moment and enjoy the happiness within you, around you, people that you really care about. I feel like you are focused more on your soul tribe at this time, the people in your life, your family, the people who really make a difference and really, spending good quality time with the people who mean the most to you. Also, of course, you are someone who is dependable. You offer a lot of support and you are vibing at a frequency to meet your soulmate. I want you to be aware of that. But also, the dog is an indication that some of you are thinking about searching for love right now, because the dog is a seeker. Also I get this energy that some of you are basically digging through the past in order to process and heal, to let go of experiences, because I feel like you've let go of people from your past, but now you are sort of healing the experiences, because they're two very separate things. When we detach from a person, especially if you've had a high-level commitment in the past and it disappointed you or let you down or broke your heart in some way, firstly, I'm sending you a huge hug out there if you've gone through that experience. It's very, very difficult to overcome. But also, then you must heal the experience itself to make sure that it does not influence your future happiness. So, this can be an indication that, you're sort of coming to terms with what happened in your past, whatever that may be. It doesn't have to be that a high-level commitment didn't go the way you'd expected. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It could be past traumas. It can be childhood wounding. It can be experiences like bullying or difficulty. So I feel some of you are just trying to enjoy the rich tapestry of life, the experiences you had, the lessons you learned from those experiences, so that you can fully live in the present moment and try and enjoy life. Some of you may be sort of opening yourself up to, or have already opened yourself up to, things like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I'm seeing that book in the water right now because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, but it doesn't have to be that particular book. It's really a symbolic indication that you are trying to live in the present moment and not really attach expectations to the future of what it may bring. However, because you are vibing at that frequency right now, you are in the frequency of attracting a soulmate. I want you to be aware of that. Now, it's really interesting because, of course, that dog has a wonderful flower in its mouth, and we have the flowers, the bouquet, as it were, in the resistance position, so it's like you got it in reverse. So this can indicate that some of you have not been as sociable as usual, but it could also indicate that you haven't been putting yourself in a position to meet new people, new faces, new places, that sort of thing. So you may be seeking love, so it depends. Some of you may be doing online dating, for example. Some of you, if that's not your bag, it could be that you are thinking about events or experiences, invitations that you want to go to. You're being really discerning about the quality time that you spend, and you are basically focused on your projects and responsibilities, but also you do want to find love there as well. Now, this is a card that indicates that you are currently in a period of blossoming, as I said, trying to appreciate the present moment, but also you don't tend to see when you get attention. You get a lot of attention from people, but you just don't tend to see it. So you are going to notice that a lot more in the coming weeks and months. I do see a communication coming in here. For you, it is a romantic communication, but I feel some of you are getting over something that got cut short before it truly started to blossom, or perhaps, you thought it was going to turn into something long-term, but it ended, and, you're trying to heal that part of yourself because you are a loyal and loving person, and it takes a lot for you to fall in love. You do not fall in love easily, so I feel some of you have been challenged and are healing and are taking the time that is necessary to heal before you put yourself in a position to meet someone new, which is actually a really healthy thing to do. But we have the letter as your outcome energy. So there is a communication between you and someone. So I will go a little bit deeper to find out. I am feeling new energy here from this card. So this can indicate that if you haven't met someone new already, that you will be talking to someone new very, very shortly. But this card, it indicates you're about to meet someone who is a good communicator, someone who is emotionally available, who knows what they want. I mean, I really am feeling soulmate energy. From these three cards, it's like you're going to be a little bit more sociable. Okay, there may even be an invitation, but I'm going to have to tap into the Celtic cross to see a little bit more for you, to see what is coming in there for you, because at the moment what I see is that you are about to meet a soulmate, but I'm not really being given a timeline. So when I go to the Celtic cross, it'll give me an indication as to whether you're going to meet this person in the next 6 weeks or not, but you're definitely on a trajectory to meet the one. Okay, so let's get to that Celtic cross and see what is going on there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Now, I do see some of you literally writing a list of the sort of things that you want in a person, and that's actually really good. It's almost like cosmic ordering. It's a shopping list with the universe and letting the universe know the sort of person you're looking for. When you be precise, but also give a little bit of room for maneuver, then the universe can deliver what it is that you want. Remember, writing something down and then just putting it aside, tucking it aside for a later date, it's really important because you order once. You mean what you say. But if you continuously say, "Dear universe, please send me a soulmate. I would love someone who is true blue, honest, kind, and loving." And then the next day you're like, "Dear universe, please send me my soulmate. I would love someone who's really honest, funny, kind, really attractive." You've added 2 things to that list, funny and attractive. Now, of course, you may be thinking, well, that's obvious. I really want those things. Who wouldn't want those things? But you are ordering. It's like being in a restaurant. So if you add, say, peas and carrots to your order after ordering, then it has to go back to the kitchen, or it takes a little bit longer. So writing a list is really important because it actually helps a person show up the way that you are wanting, and you order once and it doesn't delay your order. Okay, so some of you may be learning about cosmic ordering at this time, and I feel like you may be implementing a little bit of a list, but also with a little bit of room for maneuver, because the universe, of course, it likes to get very artistic with the sort of person that they send us for a soulmate. There's a healthy dose of what we hope for and expect, and then a healthy dose of, differences to help us learn and evolve. Now, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Your starting position card is actually the Fool card. So that means that you are trying to embrace more fun, take a chance on love again, open yourself up to a new adventure. So I feel like there's a lot of potential for you to meet somebody. But we have the Five of Cups hanging over you at the moment. And this can indicate that you're lamenting either how difficult it is to find a soulmate, or, you've been grieving something. Maybe it's a past experience. It could also be that some of you are grieving a person who has transitioned, and you are literally not really too focused or making love your priority right now because you're in the midst of something really difficult. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there if you've been going through that. But the main energy I'm getting from that Five of Cups is you can't really see how love is going to show up in your world right now, because it just feels like there's no one out there. There's no one sparking your attention. You may have not gone out and gone to like events where there's going to be a person that you could fall in love with. It just feels a little bit sparse right now when it comes to love. But when you set an intention, remember, the universe takes care of how you get there. So with that Six of Pentacles present in your exterior circumstances, it means you're going to be pleasantly surprised. You're not going to be sort of searching for love when you meet this person. However, with the dog as your primary card there, it indicates that you have set an intention to discover it, okay? You may be searching for it spiritually. It's like, it's time, I'm ready. But at the same time, with that Six of Pentacles there, you've been creating balance and harmony in your life, and the universe sends you an unexpected surprise, which you're going to be truly happy with. So let us go and see what else is there. We got Two of Cups. So yeah, your outcome energy. Are you meeting someone who's a soulmate? The answer is yes, yes, yes. You've got the Five of Cups here. It's like letting go of something from the past, and then, the two extra cups arriving, but you not being able to see it at this time. And you've got the Two of Cups as your outcome energy. So I'm so excited for your reading. So let's get straight to it. The first card is the Fool card, and this is all about new beginnings. It's about being open, being ready, having no expectation as to where life will take you, and being pleasantly surprised, but knowing that you are on the right track. It's really interesting because in the Fool card, there tends to be a dog, which represents companionship. So some of you, it could be that you have a pet. It is raising your vibrations, let me put it that way. For some of you, it could be that you literally meet a new person and you're walking your dog, for example, if you have one. That doesn't mean you have to rush out there and adopt a pet. Not at all. What I'm getting here is a main energy of some of you may meet this person, this new person, through a friend. Or it doesn't mean that you're going to meet this person just walking a dog. It could be that your friend invites you to something, because dogs represent companionship, people that you consider really close to you. It's a symbolic card in the LENORMAND deck that represents friendships or people who really get into your inner circle. And with the Fool card there, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, there is a dog that walks by the Fool's side, and it can indicate that, a companion is going to lead you to the one. But ultimately, the main energy I'm getting from the Fool card is that you're so ready for a new start. You are sort of really hopeful that there is going to be someone coming in. However, with that Five of Cups, you can't see it just yet because you've been waiting a long time. What's crossing you? We've got the Hangman energy. Now, this is an energy where you may feel that life has been turned upside down in some way. Now, it doesn't have to be that, you had a previous experience where someone kept you hanging or made you feel like you didn't know where you stood. It doesn't mean that you sacrificed for someone else. and basically got hurt, and you may feel that that was a missed opportunity. However, it was a lesson. It was a lesson of what you want in a relationship and certainly what you do not want in a relationship. However, this can be that some of you are going to change perspective in life. Suddenly, the old ways of doing something are not working anymore because you're spiritually evolving. If you're the sort of person who used to meet people like in a club or a bar, maybe that's not going to work for you anymore because you've changed, you've spiritually evolved. So now you need to look in different places, alternative experiences where you will meet this person. However, I feel somehow that a friend is connected. So this could manifest in a couple of ways. It could be that your friend invites you to something, or it could be that, you know, your friend has a friend that they want to set you up with. I'm not seeing the setting up thing. I feel it's organic. I feel like you meet someone new organically, but it could be that they know your friend or there is a connection to your friend. Could even be that your friend is not aware that you go on a date with someone that they know, but you find that there is a commonality there in some way. It could be that they work for the same company, or they used to if you're retired. There's some sort of connection to a friend here, okay? Now, the Hangman also indicates that, you know, there has been a delay in terms of you finding a soulmate for a reason. Sometimes we are meant to learn a certain lesson before we meet the one. And sometimes the one that we're meant to meet is to learn a lesson before they meet us. So I feel, you know, both of you have been on a trajectory of spiritual evolution before you meet each other. You've been learning about loss, letting go, attachments to things and people, but also you've been learning to communicate in a more healthier fashion. These are the lessons I'm feeling are coming through. Also, most importantly, reciprocity, okay? Because you tend to give a lot of yourself, and you may have experienced people in the past who were taking your love, care, and devotion and not really giving back. And you may have felt that you've been an overgiver, or you may feel that, you know, you have attracted people in the past who had addictions, or you in some way helped fix a person. And, you know, once they got into a level of balance, they may have loved and left. Okay, so some of you with the Five of Cups, I get this energy of either feeling abandoned or being left. I mean, it could be that you feel that the universe has left you out, but actually they're saving the best to last, is what I see here. Now, we do have that Three of Pentacles, yes. So this is on the earthly plane. Three of Pentacles is a group setting. It's also, you know, an engineering of a plan. So it feels very much like you could be invited to something. It could indicate that you haven't received this invitation yet, but you're about to. Maybe some of you have already received that invitation and you're wondering if you should go to it, or perhaps it's something that's a little bit further off. But I feel with this Three of Pentacles that there is a coming togetherness where you meet this person. The Three of Pentacles also indicates that you've been learning to create a solid foundation where there is a healthy environment to welcome love into your life, okay? Now, some of you, not all of you, but I feel there is a connection here with work. So whatever it is that you do for a living, there could be a connection that this person either knows someone in your industry or they work in the same industry. There feels like there's a commonality here. If you don't work at this moment in time and you used to work in a certain industry, then it could be a connection to that. If you're a carer and, you know, it's still work, of course, but if you're in the home space working, or you're, you know, guiding children, a parent bringing a child up, for example, you know, I feel like there is a commonality experience between you and this person, and you really gel and bond because you understand each other on a different level, which is actually quite exciting there. Now, what do we have in the past position? We've got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. You may not feel like you've had it right now, but you're going to see that some things are changing for you. And this is an indication that things are actually going to start to change a lot quicker in the near future. You may have been noticing like meaningful coincidences, names when you think about a name, double numbers. Really investigate what they mean for you, because they are telling you that you're about to meet a soulmate. So look out for like 1111, 222, 444, 777. You get the gist. 1515 is what I'm being shown right now for you in the water as well. These are numbers and numerical synchronicities that indicate to you that change is afoot. Now, this is also a card that indicates that there's going to be a lot of coincidences between you and this new person. Aces are divine intervention. They are sent from the universe to step in to help you on your path. So you're actually going to meet someone new. You're going to be communicating with someone new. And because this is in the past position, some of you may have already struck up a conversation with someone and you're wondering where it's going, okay? We've got the Five of Cups presiding it, so it can indicate that there's going to be some sort of delay between you and this person coming together. But I see with that Two of Cups, there is a togetherness, okay? It could be that the person you're talking to has been going through a very difficult time, or you have, and it's about resolving those things whilst you get to know each other. You're building a foundation, but it's about being ready to commit. So if you're talking to someone and you're wondering where it's going, I see it's a nice organic connection, and I feel that you and this person, you know, it will become something a little bit more stable. But let me just pull a card on that. If you've just met someone or you've been talking to someone, maybe you've been at a distance, some of you may be online dating at the moment, I'm just going to tap into that. Ace of Pentacles, you got another ace. This person is invested, okay? And it has a lot of potential for it to turn into a high-level commitment. This person has been sent to you, okay? You may have even felt that. And if you haven't met someone yet, then you're about to. It's not too far away. And it is a serious connection where it will lead to either moving in together or, you know, engagement, marriage, if that's what you're hoping for. It depends on what you're hoping for. What is above you? We've got the Five of Cups, the lament. So it can be that some of you are really disappointed that love hasn't shown up right now. No matter what age you are, you're vibing at a frequency of finding the one. And we all have a different path towards our soulmate. So, you know, just because someone settled down already in your friendship group and has their person doesn't mean that, you know, you should be doing the same. You are learning different life lessons. You're having different experiences. And sometimes things can be delayed on purpose for you to focus on your mission in life, your life's, you know, true north kind of energy. You may feel there's a project or something you have a desire to do first before you really think about settling down. Even if you're retired, it can be that you are deepening your belief system, or you have to discover something about yourself before you meet this person, and vice versa with your person. With the Five of Cups, I'm going to pull a card on it because the Five of Cups is a card of shortages. So you may feel that there's nobody about right now and you have a lot on your plate. You may feel that you've had to sacrifice your time because you have responsibilities in some way, and you just feel like there's never enough time for you to focus on love. So you can't imagine how it's going to show up for you. I'm going to show you the Five of Cups. Can you please guide me to the Five of Cups? And most of you know what the Five of Cups looks like, but it gives a little bit more of an indication of what's happening for you. It's like when you're busy over here looking at how difficult it is in life, or even some of you took yourself out of the dating scene because you lost your taste for the dating scene after your experiences. It can be that even if you went out there and tried to find someone and you just found loads of people who wasted your time, or there was no connection, no spark, you could be like, you know what, what's the point? I'm just going to focus on doing me. So I feel there's this energy of you looking at how sparse or how empty the connection are at this moment in time, and you can't imagine how this is going to happen for you. But the universe is about to lay these Two of Cups at your door, and that is your outcome. So I feel, you know, keep your eyes peeled. You're going to be in the right place at the right time to meet the right person. But I feel some of you have unfinished business or unresolved emotions that you are dealing with right now, and you're learning to live in the present moment. Now, what is in your near future? The Magician card, manifestation. So your thoughts become things, and you are a Gemini energy, so you are really highly connected to the ether, to cerebral energy, because you're air, of course. So remember, that's why I got that energy of writing a list, cosmic ordering, but this is about you manifesting what it is that you want. But most importantly, it's about your focus. Remember, the Five of Cups, this person is focused on everything that could go wrong or has gone wrong, or is focused on the past and lamenting, you know, those spilt emotions, is basically looking at how difficult it is. And the Magician card is always focused on how positive the future could be and the power of potential. So I feel right now with that Magician card, you are in the near future circumstances. So in the next 6 weeks, there is someone being manifested into your world. So if you haven't met someone already, you're going to be communicating with someone new, and know that this is your soulmate, okay? The Magician card is a very powerful energy of magic happening on the earthly plane. Sometimes we don't believe it. Sometimes we have a test of faith, and then the universe steps in and says, surprise, and you've got that Six of Pentacles right there, which will surprise you. But your advice to yourself in this moment is the Knight of Wands. For some of you, this is an energy of, rediscover that lust for life. You're so ready for a new adventure. This is about you enjoying your independent energy, enjoying your singledom. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you, I'm getting a small percentage of my beautiful Gemini out there, like, you know what, I just want to flirt. I just want to enjoy myself. No attachments. I just want to enjoy the company of another, feel a touch of another person. I just want to live in the moment and rediscover a part of myself that I feel like I've lost touch with. And you're going to be taken by surprise that not only are you going to meet that person, but you're going to fall in love with that person as well, okay? But also the Knight of Wands can indicate that some of you, and again, not all of you, but some of you have connected to somebody who is physically very attracted to you, but emotionally they're not capable of offering you the love that you truly deserve or desire at this time. I mean, this is your advice to yourself in this moment. Physical attention and attraction. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card on this, but I really get this is more about you sort of leading with your passions, rediscovering a hobby or connecting to things that really set your soul on fire and make you feel excited. But of course, I cannot ignore the fact that some people, you may not be looking for love per se, or you may feel like, you know what, I want to get out there and connect to other humans, and you're feeling, okay, it would be nice if I fell in love, but it's almost like you're managing your expectations, saying, I probably won't find the one, but let's see who's out there. So let me just pull a quick card on that with that Knight of Wands there. If you're connected to someone where there's a wonderful physical connection, but you're not looking for anything more, I feel like you may end up letting that person go when you discover this new person. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles, a surprise, the Fool card, and the Strength card. Some of you are meeting someone who has strong Leo or Aries in their chart, but also there's a bit of Earth there as well. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, very grounded person. But what I see here, Six of Pentacles is a surprise, but it also indicates balance, moderation. You're looking for someone who is passionate, who lives life, in the fast lane, but also wants to settle down. So you're looking for an exciting person who doesn't have any baggage, lusty, free-spirited person, but also is serious about settling down should feelings catch both of you, which I feel like they will. But the Fool card is like you're ready for someone new, you're ready for adventure, and you're holding strong that you will find someone who you're physically attracted to as well as mentally attracted to as well. Very important. But someone that you can see a vision of the future with. So that Six of Pentacles is your external circumstances, pleasantly surprised by the universe, but it's also about friendship, generosity. So I feel like some of you, you may attend a charity event that's connected to a friend, or it could be that, you're getting some good karma right now. It's an energy of you being invited to something, or the universe paying attention to you right now and basically sending you what you desire. Six of Pentacles is a wonderful card because it basically means what you've been giving out, you will get back. So because you've been such a beautiful friend with a loving heart, remember you are being love, falling in love with your life, and then that sort of transmutes out to the rest of your world, and it starts to come back towards you. Now we have the Six of Swords. This is your hope and fear position. Some of you have been feeling a little bit stuck, okay, because you read this card in the reverse and in the upright, and some of you may feel that you've been stuck in a loop with somebody else, and you may feel that it's been hard to move on from an experience. You may not want the person, because I don't see the person showing up here for you. So part of you is like learned to let go of this, but it's the experience that hurts, and you are resolving that, and you've been through a real test when it comes to love, and you're hoping to move on. You know, you've been in a rite of passage. A single period is like a rite of passage. Everybody has to go through this at some point. Even if they've been in a relationship for a long time, there may be a period where they separate for a little while in order to find their way back towards each other. For some people, this is a period of solitude in order to learn more about what they're capable of, or deepen their spiritual gifts, or really focus on their life's purpose or mission. So I feel like you have been tested, and now you're being guided out of difficult times in order to explore new territory when it comes to love. You're in uncharted territory, and that's when things really get exciting. Okay, I'm actually being shown 2 golden feathers. Oh my gosh, you know, I actually wrote it down because when I started your reading, just beforehand, I do like a little meditation, and I'm shown images, and I ignore these images, but I note them because, you know, I don't want to influence the reading. I wrote down 2 golden feathers, right? I'm going to show you this right now. I hope you can see it. It says 2 golden feathers. Okay. And what I said on this is 2 golden feathers, like a laurel wreath, logo. It could be an image, or maybe even real feathers that are golden. Could be 2 family tree crests coming together. Similar family tree crests is what I was given. And I just realized that actually your 2 of Cups there is like one major actually, there's one major golden feather there, but there's 2 golden feathers either side. So I feel like this part is what I was seeing. So maybe I was seeing like part of the 2 of Cups. I'm not sure. But I feel this could be that when you get together with this new person, you will see that their family tree crest is very similar to yours. And there may be like golden feathers in the same place. So look out for that, because that's really interesting. Or it could be like an image or a logo that you're going to see just before you meet this person. Or it could be, you know, that this person shows up with like 2 golden feather tattoos, if you like tattoos. Or it could be that they've got them on their watch, or a ring, or an item of jewelry. So please, you know, look out for these things. I mean, the 6 of Swords also indicates being guided, divine intervention. So it could mean that, you know, your guides are actually bringing you to this new person, because you deserve someone who loves you in the way that you love. So 6 of Swords, it also indicates that some of you may be kind of expecting trouble in a relationship, because you've experienced people who were chaotic, or who were disruptive, and who led you down the garden path and it didn't go anywhere. Some of you with that 5 of Cups, you may have even been ghosted in the past, and you're just feeling a little bit cautious about opening up to love, or putting your foot forward and meeting someone new. But I feel you're going to meet someone outside your usual parameters, and it is love. Your final card there is the 2 of Cups. So what I see for the next 6 weeks is that you are manifesting someone new, okay? And you are going to notice that this new person comes into your life. I would say that, yeah, I feel it's the 6 weeks. I feel it's the cusp of 6 weeks where you meet this new person and you strike up a conversation. Basically, you exchange digits, as it were, if that's what the cool kids are calling it these days. I don't know. Basically, you swap numbers, and the rest is history. And I feel this is your soulmate. The 2 of Cups indicates it's a union, an attraction, physical, mental, you know, cerebral. On a soul level, you are meeting the person that you're meant to be with, okay? This is love, and this is passion. It's a divine union, and I see you marrying this person if that's what you want. Of course, if that's not what you want, then I feel it'll be a high-level commitment where you commit long-term to each other, live with each other, and, you know, you build a life together. So I definitely see love is here for you, and it's very, very exciting. It seems that you connect in some way through a friend. I mean, the 3 of Pentacles does tell me it could be an event or something that you're invited to, but also I'm getting a strong energy because I feel it's not organized. I don't feel like you're set up, but it could be that someone that you know knows someone who has asked about you and said, hey, is that Gemini free? Are they single? What's that about? And they may just like have like a passing interest that your friend really like doesn't think about setting you up. I feel like they know better to set you up. I feel, you know, that okay, so you're going to have a bit of a choice here. I mean, I'm going to pull a quick card on this before I go, because the Five of Cups, it's presiding over you. So it does feel like there's a lament about someone else. And I did sort of mention it briefly with that Knight of Wands there. If there's someone that you're physically connected to, but, you know, it's very transient, they come in and out of your life and they promise the world, deliver nothing. I mean, I feel this person may want to reconcile, or some of you may have even thought about reconciling with this person. It has shown up, okay, reconciliation. So there is a potential for you to connect to someone who somehow let you down, but it says reunion with someone from your past, union, merging, and repair. So they may want to repair things. I mean, I'm going to pull a card to see if it is repairable, but they're not showing up in that energy. They're showing up in a Knight of Wands energy, which basically tells me that they're not emotionally available, or they're not ready to take a commitment with you at this time. We got the Emperor. They are maturing, but I'm seeing a soulmate. I'm seeing someone, there's like someone coming in who is not them. So let me just see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What's this about? Ooh, yeah, you're going to have a choice. So we've got someone who you have history with, but the Seven of Pentacles, it tells me you may be thinking about saving this relationship, but you know it's a project. It's going to be time consuming. Of course, when there's love, no time is even present. You know, you're just in the midst of it. However, the Seven of Pentacles tells me that you're disappointed in some way or dissatisfied with the way it's going. And you are questioning right now, because the Lover's card used to be called the Choice card. So it tells me that you have the choice of two people. Okay, but also I feel there is a divine counterpart coming in. However, you may have thought that this person that you're already connected to is a divine counterpart. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's all about the energy, but it tells me that you have a choice. And with the Seven of Pentacles, right now, you are in a period of self-evaluation, and things are going to develop in different ways, but I feel like you're checking the exchange with a person that you already know, and they may not measure up to the new person. However, you will decide. I do see, and I did mention it earlier, that you're going to let go of someone or let go of an experience in order to be with this new person. So we have that soulmate coming in. So it says twin flame, bond, soul family. For some of you, you are letting go of a twin flame because it's not going anywhere. This person's not spiritually evolving. That's a whole different ball game, and very, very different and very difficult to, you know, release. But there's lots of things online about disconnecting from a twin. There's only one twin, but you can have different soulmates. And some of you with the soul family energy, it can be, as I said, that you're meeting this person who's somehow connected to a friend. It says there, this connection involves a close friend, romantic partner, or tribe. So, I mean, you've got a choice. Okay, so only you can decide that. We all have free will, so you know your heart best, and the heart knows what it wants. So listen carefully, because sometimes it whispers. But if anyone is not, you know, satisfying your needs in a relationship, that's something to really wake up and listen to. Because if they're not, you know, adhering to your needs, because we all have needs, of course, and we must fulfill our own needs. You know, we can't expect someone else to make us happy, but if they are not showing up and offering you a relationship that truly makes you happy, then it's time to sort of reassess and really find, you know, happiness, not just within yourself, because happiness is always within yourself and not outside yourself. Another person cannot complete you. They cannot make you happy. But if there is something in a relationship that falls short of what you feel you want in a relationship, then it's only fair to cut that person loose and also cut yourself loose, so that you can experience a divine love that is enriching and pure and magical and fun and exciting and all of the things that you want. So I feel there's some deep thinking to be done here. I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before we close. Oh, I thought they wanted that rune as well, but I was told to let go and told by my guides. We have the octopus there. So for some of you, this is someone who is from a different part of the world than you, because I'm seeing a globe right now and the octopus sort of reaching over the globe. So it could be that you're going to be united, two different places, two different upbringings, two different lifestyles being brought together. So it could be that, but also it can indicate that there is some sort of connection with the sea there. Maybe there's like an octopus connection. For example, I'm seeing rum right now. So it could be that this person enjoys rum, and rum is somehow connected to an octopus. I'm not really sure. I don't drink rum, so I don't really know, but I'm just seeing that there as well. So it could be their favorite drink, or it could be that they used to drink and it was their favorite drink, or maybe it's something connected in a whole different ball game. So please take it as it resonates. Also, we have the angel wing, and this indicates that you're being guided to this person. Remember, breathe. What is meant for you will never pass you by. When people or situations are removed from our lives, it is to protect and redirect, okay, towards the person that you're meant to be with. So thanks so much. I'm sure grateful. I'm being given that this is an angel wing. My guides are saying this is the angel wing and this is the golden feathers. So that is really interesting because you've got the angel wing there. I mean, to me it looked like a feather, but I guess it could, you know, they're very, very similar. But also remember the two golden feathers that I saw there, because I feel these images are going to be very, very important for you as you sort of work out who is your soulmate, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you all. If you'd like to win a free personal reading from me, to enter the competition, all you have to do is play a song called You're the Voice by John Farnham. And at the same time as listening to it, please write in the comment section below, I stand strong with an attitude of gratitude. Music, it raises vibrations, and we are currently at a very critical point in the world where playing a song that raises vibrations is very important, okay? Now, of course, if you don't like that song, because it's not going to be to everybody's taste. You know, I really love the song. It's not my usual taste, but my guides suggested this song for the competition. But if you really don't like it, please choose a song that resonates with you more. The effect shall be the same, but you must play a song as you write in the comments box below, okay? Now, my guides will point me in the direction of one subscriber to win a free personal reading from, and I'll announce the winner of the competition at the end of the month. You know, subscribe and press that notification bell as well, because it'll just let you know when I am announcing the competition winner, and I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini, and love and light.